Hey there, thanks for watching. My name is Christiana and my channel is The Well-Behaved Wallet, where I talk about mindset, motivation, and making or saving money. So for today, I thought I would talk about in the area of mindset, this idea that everything is always happening for you rather than to you. And this is especially important, I think, when it comes to being resilient and to getting over things that you can perceive, would be easy to perceive as setbacks or disappointments or losses. And sometimes they fully are disappointments or setbacks or losses. Sometimes you don't get the job you want, you don't get, I don't know, you don't get the house you want, you don't get X, Y, or Z. This is always something that you have to deal with, and it's never fun, but it's always good to be prepared to deal with these things. So I thought I would illustrate with a situation that happened fairly recently. And again, a lot of this I'm like, I don't want to say projecting, but it's a situation that I'm like, I would say my investment was fairly low, but it just didn't go the way that I had wanted it to go. It was something to do with church. It was a position that I had tried out for and just didn't get. And I was like, meh, I was not, again, invested, but it would have been nice. Oh well. So I thought to myself, this is a really good chance to try this out, this sort of situation out in a low stakes environment, because I didn't really care about it. But at the same time, I had to accept that I kind of was feeling some feelings about it. I was feeling a certain way, and I was like, let me deal with this now rather than sweep it under the carpet. So the first thing I tell myself, so there are three things I tell myself. Number one is, don't take it personal. It's not necessarily you, it may be you. But even if it is you, there are certain things that you can't change or you wouldn't want to change because they're what makes you you. So accept it, don't take it personally, don't let it weigh on you any heavier than it needs to. Number two is to completely and utterly fall in love with your own story. Fall in love with what is happening right now in front of you in your life. Come at your life, approach your life with this idea of excitement and happiness and wonder and anticipation that you never know what's around the corner. The next wonderful thing that's going to happen to you. For me, I see this when I do my appreciation journal. This really comes out. I'm like, oh, I appreciate, I'll say things like the way the sun looks in the trees, or the rain and how cooling it was, or having a really great beach day. Really appreciate your own story and what's happening for you, and take time out to do things that are good for you, that make you feel your absolute best. Point number three is to illustrate your own story, to really illustrate your wins, and the things that make you you, the things that have led you to become yourself. So for me, it's like really celebrate those things that you appreciate. And I've spoken about this before. For me, playing music really brings me back to the present moment, and it helps me connect with what makes me me. And I have a mentor that says you can't go wrong in the present moment. And it's so true. You can't go wrong when you fully and utterly abide in the present moment and don't let thoughts of things that didn't happen or things that may happen in the future slow you down and take away from your enjoyment of what's happening right now. So I like that. Number three is to illustrate your story. So that's kind of my idea, that everything is happening for your good. Whether or not you can see it right now, it is happening for your good. You don't know what catastrophic, what you're being saved from, because all our point of view is so limited. All we can see is, from our own vantage point, which is, if you think about it, it's like right here. So you can't see what's going on up here. So really accepting as well that there are things that you can't see at work also. So that's kind of my thought on how everything is happening for you, and not to you or against you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will keep watching. Bye.